I'm not going to show you the rest because I'll save that for the end.
This is a classic.
Hey, yo, what up, YouTube? I'm DaViinci. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to it if you've never seen it, because probably most of y'all haven't seen it because I'm just a new YouTuber, so who really gives... But y'all should give... because I'm able to say words without really saying them, because... And so this is an episode of Theme Beats, where I take two random words, an adjective and a noun. That makes a phrase, like round, laboratory, for example. And I'm going to use that theme to inspire my beat. So that means I need to focus on a topic, on my sounds, rhythms, patterns, concepts. It's based on a thing, a real thing. It's practice for me. And I only have an hour to do it because that's realistic as a beat maker. So you get to watch me flounder and hopefully stumble upon a masterpiece. So let's see what we got today. So we're going to start with an adjective. And we have grieving. Man, I already done had a sad one. Okay, maybe the second part will make it funny, but I got to look up this word. Make sure I got the whole full compass of the word. And nuances and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? To suffer grief. All right, wow, okay. Great, that made it worse. She grieved for her father. Next word, noun. Please be funny. Please be funny. Tomatoes, also known as tomatoes. Grieving tomatoes. How does one make a beat about a grieving tomato? Okay, grieving tomato. I'm going to put that up on the screen. And we're going to start the timer just so I don't cheat. You know what I'm saying? I'll do all the thinking on the clock because just bada bing, bada boom, like I had said earlier, if you don't speak English, basically what that means is lickety split. So here's the timer. And we about to get into it. You know what I'm saying? So, grieving tomatoes. Well, if I had to define a grieving tomato, it would be connected to a vine that was drying out, withering. A withering tomato vine because it's dry. There's no sun. Maybe it's surrounded by onions, so therefore it's crying. What else would make a tomato sad? Its tomato brethren have died because of... I've got it. A farmer is harvesting tomatoes. And the tomato is sitting here on its vine, and its brother is just getting mowed down. And he's just like, no. And so he's sad because the farmer, bibbidi bobbidi boom. So really this beat is about harvesting vegetables from the perspective of a vegetable that has yet to be harvested. Let's get into it. I'm going to pick some sounds on Splice. As you can see here, it's a sound library. I need to get some more sounds, but, you know, I still got quite a few. I'm going to pick my sounds, inspire my beat, move them over to this handy software called FL Studio, and I'll check back with you in a jiffy. All right, at long last, I have found my sounds. And you know, it's easy to get emotionally connected to this when you get in the mindset of your topic and you're channeling, you know, stuff, sad stuff, serious stuff like grieving tomatoes. And so my instruments today will be... This is a rhythm thing. It doesn't sound like anything now, but I'm going to have it be like the rhythm of like this tractor coming down the line. This is a very airy, reverby kick. It's not going to be my kick. It's going to be like a texture in the background. It just represents this powerful machine once again, coming towards this tomato, killing its brethren. Here's my... I don't usually use sounds like this. That's why I'm laughing. But there's going to be my bass. Turn it down, maybe lower the octave, but it's just going to be that like... You know, like in the movie Avatar, where the humans come and start destroying land, and there's just all these machines coming through, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying? You got to look out for that sound. Here's gonna be my kick. I'm gonna shorten off the subwoofer part of it a little bit. It's a little bit cleaner, can blend in with this and this. All right. Next sound. The tomato crying. You know, if I was a tomato crying, I'd probably sound like that. Got a snare. I made this snare, I made sure it was high pitched so it could contrast this percussion. They got to sound different so they can play at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Next sound. My idea for this one is to reverse it. Maybe do some other stuff to it. And this will be like a pause from this really intense beat I'm about to make. That's like that tragic feeling, like I said, from that movie Avatar when they're all crying. And, you know, yeah, anyway, I'm going to use this sound in reverse to be like a sad tomato. And it's just everything's going to cut out. That's going to come in and it's just going to start weeping, all right? So let me get started here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to change up the volumes a little bit based on what I'm imagining in my mind. Really channeling this scared tomato who's just had his whole life ripped away from him, even though he's still alive. But he sees it coming. And I'm going to pan some of these notes, which I love to do with repetitive sounds. It adds a lot of depth and texture. I got a couple ideas for this sound here. Okay, first of all, I'm going to create an automation clip for this formant effect, which basically means I'm going to have it gradually move, fade, and it sounds like this at the bottom. I'm going to have it fade into somewhere around here. The other idea I had was to put a tremolo effect on these vocals to make them sound more emotional a little bit. I'm going to have that fade in too because I just love to fade stuff in. Now I'm getting into the drop here. Let me work on this beat. All right. Sneak preview of these hard-hitting drums. Very scary tractors, you know what I'm saying? Tractors are my worst nightmare as a grieving tomato. Now I gotta incorporate this glitch hop bass, dubstep bass, depending on how you look at it. I'm gonna use it as a glitch hop bass, obviously, because I got the beat. So I'm gonna lower this down an octave. So I gotta press some buttons so that it sounds right. All right, so I got some madness here. I actually decided to play around with the octaves. I got some low, some high, and it sounds like a machine attacking. I'm not going to show you the rest because I'll save that for the end when I show you the whole song. So let's see, anything else? I have this sound. What is this again? The change up. So I'm going to do the change up real quick. I'm going to assemble the song. Boom, boom, bap, brrrah type stuff. And you're going to see the whole song. I might do some mixing and mastering because I think I have time. Oh, I'm cruising on time. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of mixing and mastering, arranging the song, tuning my instruments. You know what I'm saying? And I'll see you in a couple seconds with the final piece. All right, there we have it. 1 hour. Dang, I really shoved in as much as I could on the way to this hour. But I gotta be honest, I need about 3 more minutes. So I'll be right back. All right, here we go. I accidentally pressed the reset button on the timer instead of the stop button. But as you can see, I added these 3 automation clips in here to help me do some fades, transitions type stuff to get the song started. And let's hear how it sounds. The machine's wrath. Crying tomato. How could you do this to my family? Grieving tomato, let me know what you think in the comments. It was a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But hopefully you had the image that I was trying to present earlier, where, you know, you got these rows of plants, and then you just got this machine coming up, ripping them out of the ground, and the machine just goes right by the tomato and just rips up its cousin, and it's just... How could you do this? I hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe if you would. And I'll see you next time. Peace.
Seventh video seems like a good time to shamelessly, hey, why don't you like and subscribe, my brother? You like and subscribe, my brother.